UX principles. Let's understand 7 UX principles: useful, usable, findable, credible, accessible, desirable, and valuable. Useful. Your content should be original and fulfill a need. As you can see in this image, you can understand how to interact. Through this graphic, you are able to understand it very easily. That you have to pull backwards. Let's suppose if it was not a graphic, it would have been written only in the text, pull or push. So for a few seconds, you have to think a little about how to interact, whether you have to pull backward or you have to push forward. But through this graphic, you can understand it very easily. Similarly, when we are designing a product, we should design it very simply for the user so that the user can understand how he can interact to achieve a particularly task. Usable. The product must be easy to use. A user can repeat a product only when it is very simple and very easy to use. Like example, WhatsApp. You do WhatsApp again and again because it is very simple. Very easily you can talk to anyone, can chat, call or video call. And in the same way, if you go on the Hike app, then there are a lot of features on Hike app. Then people send stickers on there, change the themes, but they could not talk there because there are so many things on the user to do, but user couldn't do on the main things. The user will like to use that product again and again, which is very simple and very easy to use. So try, you can keep your design very simple and keep it easy. Findable. Content needs to be locatable and navigable offsite and onsite. If you have searched on Yahoo, then you will get to see so many elements on it like search, articles, weather reports, polls, horoscope. You will see lot of elements. But when you come to Google, only one thing is seen in focus, and that is search. So the user does not have to find for anything by coming here. Things on Google are very clear and focused. If he goes to Yahoo, then he can distract by so many things. So when you are designing something, you should not place many elements at one place. User should not distract or confuse through the design. Whatever is the primary motive of that screen should remain in focus so that user can easily find and achieve his task easily. Credible. User must trust and believe what you tell them. Whatever you are showing to the user or telling that the user can trust and believe. Like example, there is a e-commerce website. There is a lot of product listing on e-commerce website. So whatever images you are showing that should be real images. When a user buy a product, then he receive the same product like image. You can trust the user through reviews. So far, how was the experience of all the people who have purchased the product from your website? You can show images of secure payment gateway so that when a user make an online transaction, then he feels safe and secure to making online transaction. Desirable. Which car would you like to buy? 99% people would like to buy Audi because its look is very good and it's very classy. And the second car looks like an old model. Likewise, in today's time, there is a multiple app of the same product. People like to use that app which has a very good user interface and very good user experience. By the way, if you are designing an app and the design of that app is not so attractive, then people will not want to use your product. That's why design your product with good user interface and good experience. Accessible. Your app experience should be so good that even a disabled person can use your app. Like example, there is a person, he does not have a hand and he is using your app. And you have put some call to action button on top. So there is a lot of effort for him to do it. He is not able to click on that button. He is finding it very difficult to click. So whatever your primary call to action button, you can place it on the bottom so that anyone can easily use your product. Valuable. Finally, the product must deliver value. It must deliver value to the business which creates it and to the user who buy or uses it. At the end, user should get value by using your product or service. If his experience is good, then only he will want to use your product or service again and again. If you want to achieve your user's goal, then all these principles should be in your product. Only then you will be able to achieve your user's goal.